Indonesia, a land of vibrant culture and diverse landscapes, holds within it a hidden world. The snake slaughterhouses of West Java. Here, amidst the steam and the scent of raw hide, a centuries-old trade unfolds, transforming slithering creatures into coveted luxury items. This is a world rarely seen, a place where life and death intertwine to feed the insatiable appetite for exotic fashion. Join us now as we venture into this shadowy realm, peeling back the layers of an industry shrouded in secrecy and grappling with the ethical dilemmas it presents. Our journey takes us to a small village in West Java, where the air hangs heavy with humidity and the sound of chirping insects. The lush greenery surrounding the village conceals the industrial heart that beats within, a stark contrast to the idyllic facade. We're here to witness firsthand the journey of a snakeskin, from the moment it arrives at the slaughterhouse to its transformation into a high-priced handbag or belt, destined for the hands of discerning consumers. This is not a journey for the faint of heart, but it is a necessary one. By confronting the realities of this industry, we can begin to understand the complex interplay between human desires, economic forces, and the natural world. The images we capture will serve as a stark reminder of the hidden costs of luxury and the impact our choices have on the delicate balance of life on Earth. The rumble of a truck engine breaks the midday silence, signaling the arrival of a new shipment. Workers, their faces etched with the weariness of their labor, emerge from the shadows of the slaughterhouse to unload the precious cargo. Sacks, writhing with life, are unceremoniously dumped onto the concrete floor, their contents a mystery to the uninitiated. The air crackles with anticipation as the workers prepare to receive their serpentine guests, their movements practiced and efficient. With practiced hands, they untie the sacks, revealing a tangle of snakes, their scales shimmering under the dim lights. Pythons, cobras, vipers, a diverse array of species, each prized for its unique markings and skin texture. Fear and respect mingle in the eyes of the workers as they handle the reptiles, their movements a delicate dance between caution and control. The snakes, sensing danger, hiss and coil, their forked tongues tasting the air for signs of threat. The workers, however, are unfazed. They have long learned to coexist with these creatures, their movements a testament to years of experience. For them, these snakes are not fearsome predators, but rather a source of income, a means to provide for their families. It is a dangerous job, fraught with risks, but one that they undertake with stoic determination. Their livelihoods depend on it. In this harsh environment, where life and death are constant companions, a strange kind of intimacy develops between man and beast. The workers, though hardened by the nature of their work, display a grudging respect for the creatures they slaughter. They understand the role they play in the intricate web of life and death, even as they contribute to the depletion of these magnificent creatures. The snakes, still groggy from their journey, are carefully weighed and sorted. Each one is examined for size, species, and the quality of its skin. This is a crucial step in the process, determining the value of each creature and its ultimate fate. The air hums with a strange energy. a mix of apprehension and pragmatism as the workers go about their grim task. For these men, the snakes represent more than just raw materials. They are a source of income, a means to put food on the table and provide for their families. The weight of each snake translates into rupiah, a tangible measure of their daily struggle. The heavier the snake, the greater the potential profit, a simple equation that dictates the rhythm of their lives. The air is thick with the smell of musk and reptile, a pungent aroma that speaks of life and death in equal measure. The workers, their faces impassive, move with the practiced ease of those long accustomed to the sights and smells of the slaughterhouse. They are cogs in a well-oiled machine, each playing their part in the transformation of these creatures from living beings into commodities. Yet, beneath the surface of routine, one senses a deep-seated respect for the snakes. These men understand the power and beauty of these creatures, even as they participate in their demise. It is a delicate balance, a coexistence born of necessity and a shared history that stretches back generations. Theirs is a world where life and death are intertwined, where the line between reverence and exploitation is often blurred. Once sorted, the snakes are ushered into a labyrinth of cages and holding pens. The air grows heavy with the sound of their hissing and slithering, a chorus of serpentine discontent. This is the antechamber of their final destination, a place where fear and anticipation hang heavy in the air. The workers move among them with a practiced eye, their presence a constant reminder of the fate that awaits. The cages, made of rough-hewn wood and rusted metal, are stacked one atop the other, creating a macabre high rise for their cold-blooded inhabitants. The snakes, their movements restricted, coil and uncoil restlessly, their scales glinting under the dim lights. Some lie still, seemingly resigned to their fate, while others strike out blindly, their fangs bared in a futile display of defiance. The workers, their faces etched with fatigue and a hint of apprehension, go about their duties with a mixture of efficiency and respect. They understand the dangers posed by these creatures, their movements measured and deliberate. A misplaced hand or a moment of inattention could have dire consequences. Despite the inherent risks, the workers exhibit a strange kind of camaraderie with their serpentine charges. They speak to them in hushed tones. Their voice is a stark contrast to the hissing and rattling that fills the air. It is a one-sided conversation, a testament to the strange intimacy that can develop between man and beast, even in the face of death. This is a place where compassion and commerce collide, where the line between predator and prey is constantly being redrawn. The air inside the slaughterhouse is thick with the smell of musk and blood, a pungent aroma that speaks of life and death in equal measure. It is here, in this dimly lit space, that the true transformation begins. The snakes, their fate sealed, are brought one by one to the butchering tables, their bodies still writhing with a primal energy. The workers, their faces etched with a strange mix of reverence and pragmatism, prepare to perform an ancient ritual, a dance between man and beast that has been repeated for generations. The tools of their trade are simple, almost crude sharp knives honed to a razor's edge, sturdy hooks used to secure the struggling creatures, and large basins filled with water, their surfaces stained with the colors of death. There is a sense of brutal efficiency in their movements, a practiced grace that belies the gruesome nature of their task. For these men, the slaughter is not an act of cruelty, but a necessary part of the process, a means to an end. With a swift, almost surgical precision, the butcher makes a small incision near the snake's head, severing its spinal cord. The snake's body convulses one last time, its muscles twitching in a final spasm of life, before falling still. The worker, his face impassive, continues his work, his hands moving with the speed and precision of a seasoned butcher. There is no hesitation, no hint of emotion in his actions, only a quiet acceptance of the task at hand. The skinning process is a delicate one, requiring a deft hand and years of experience. The worker carefully peels back the skin, starting from the head and working his way down the length of the snake's body. The skin comes away with a soft tearing sound, revealing the glistening muscle and sinew beneath. It is a mesmerizing, almost hypnotic process to watch, the worker's hands moving with a rhythmic precision that speaks of years of practice. Once removed, the skins are carefully spread out on large wooden frames, their inner surfaces scraped clean of any remaining flesh. The air is thick with the smell of salt and ammonia, a pungent cocktail that stings the nostrils. The workers, their hands stained with the colors of their trade, move among the frames, their movements practiced and efficient. They are the alchemists of this macabre workshop, transforming raw animal hide into objects of desire. The skins, still pliable and damp, are stretched taut over the frames, their natural beauty revealed in all its glory. The intricate patterns of their scales, the subtle variations in color and texture, are a testament to the wonders of the natural world. It is a strange juxtaposition, this display of beauty amidst the harsh realities of the slaughterhouse, a reminder that even in death there is a certain allure. The workers, their faces illuminated by the dim glow of bare light bulbs, work with a quiet intensity. They are the unseen hands behind the luxury goods industry, their skills passed down through generations. Their tools are simple, almost crude, but in their hands, they become instruments of transformation. With each movement, they breathe new life into the discarded skins, preparing them for their final metamorphosis. As the skins dry, they are treated with a mixture of salt and natural oils, a process that helps to preserve them and enhance their natural beauty. The air is thick with the smell of these pungent concoctions, a heady aroma that speaks of ancient secrets and forgotten rituals. The workers, their hands calloused and weathered, move among the drying skins with a practiced eye, ensuring that each one is treated with the care and attention it deserves. This is where the true artistry of their craft is revealed, in the subtle nuances of their technique, the knowledge passed down through generations. The drying room, with its rows of stretched skins, resembles an eerie art gallery. Light filters through the grimy windows, casting long shadows on the walls. The air is heavy with the smell of salt and oils, the scent of preservation mingling with the lingering essence of mortality. Here, the transformation from raw hide to luxurious material begins its final act. The workers, their hands calloused yet surprisingly gentle, examine each skin with a critical eye. They are looking for imperfections, any blemishes that might diminish the value of their handiwork. A slight tear, a discoloration, a flaw in the pattern. All are scrutinized under the harsh glare of the bare bulb hanging overhead. Their livelihoods depend on the quality of their work, on their ability to transform the macabre into the desirable. Once deemed worthy, the skins are carefully removed from their frames, their surfaces now smooth and taut. They are then sorted by size, texture and pattern, each destined for a different fate, a different expression of luxury. Some will be left in their natural state, their inherent beauty speaking for itself. Others will be dyed in a rainbow of colours, transformed into canvases for the whims of fashion. The dyes, a mixture of natural pigments and chemical concoctions, are stored in large vats, their vibrant hues a stark contrast to the muted tones of the slaughterhouse. The air is thick with their pungent aroma, a heady mix of earthiness and industrial chemicals. It is here, amidst the swirling colours and the intoxicating scents, that the skins truly come alive, shedding their former identities and embracing their new roles as objects of desire. The dyeing process is a delicate dance between art and science, requiring a deep understanding of both the materials and the desired outcome. The workers, their faces often stained with the colours they wield, move with a practiced grace, their hands guided by years of experience. They are masters of their craft, transforming the mundane into the extraordinary. Using brushes, sponges, and even their bare hands, they coax the dyes into the pores of the skins, creating intricate patterns and subtle gradations of colour. The air is alive with the sound of their hushed voices, the gentle swish of brushes, the rhythmic squeezing of sponges. It is a symphony of creation, a testament to the enduring human desire to adorn ourselves with the beauty of the natural world, even if that beauty comes at a cost. As the dyed skins dry, they are carefully inspected once more, any imperfections meticulously corrected. The workers take pride in their work, in their ability to transform something once considered repulsive into something coveted. Each finished skin represents not just a source of income, but also a testament to their skill and artistry. But amidst the beauty and the craftsmanship, there lingers a sense of unease. The vibrant colours, the intricate patterns, they cannot completely mask the origins of these luxurious materials. The faint scent of musk, the subtle scars on the surface of the skins, they serve as a constant reminder of the life that was sacrificed, the creature that was flayed to satisfy human desires. The finished skins, now transformed into exquisite materials, are carefully packaged and shipped to workshops and factories around the world. There, they will be cut, sewn, and molded into a dizzying array of luxury goods: handbags, belts, shoes, wallets, each one a testament to the skill of the artisans who crafted them and the desires of the consumers who will ultimately own them. The snake slaughterhouses of West Java, hidden from the casual observer, are a vital link in this global supply chain. A place where life is transformed into profit, where ancient traditions intersect with modern consumerism. The workers, often overlooked and undervalued, play a crucial role in this process, their hands shaping the desires of a world often oblivious to the true cost of its appetites. And so, the cycle continues. Snakes are captured, slaughtered, and skinned. Their skins are transformed into objects of desire, sold for exorbitant prices, and displayed as symbols of status and wealth. The natural world is commodified, its beauty sacrificed on the altar of human vanity. But amidst the relentless pursuit of profit and the insatiable hunger for luxury, there are glimmers of hope. Consumers are becoming increasingly aware of the ethical implications of their choices, demanding transparency and sustainability from the brands they support. Organizations are working tirelessly to protect endangered species, to find alternative materials, and to break the cycle of exploitation that fuels this trade. Our journey through the snake slaughterhouses of West Java has been a sobering experience, a stark reminder of the complex relationship between humanity and the natural world. We've witnessed firsthand the skill, the dedication, and the quiet dignity of the workers who navigate this challenging trade. Their livelihoods, often passed down through generations, are intricately intertwined with the exploitation of these creatures. Yet, the images we carry with us, the piles of lifeless snakes, the scent of blood and preserving agents, the glint of desire in the eyes of consumers admiring a snakeskin handbag, are difficult to reconcile with any sense of ethical comfort. The uncomfortable truth is that our insatiable appetite for luxury goods fuels this industry, driving demand for exotic skins and perpetuating a cycle of exploitation that threatens the very survival of some species. The global trade in wildlife, of which the snakeskin industry is just one facet, is a multi-billion-dollar enterprise driven by a complex web of factors: poverty, corruption, lax enforcement of regulations, and our own insatiable desire for the unique and the exotic. The cost of this trade, however, extends far beyond the price tag on a luxury item. It is measured in the depletion of wild populations, the disruption of fragile ecosystems, and the potential extinction of some of the world's most fascinating creatures. The question we must ask ourselves is this: can we justify the cost of our desires? Can we, in good conscience, continue to adorn ourselves with the skins of creatures who were killed for our vanity? The answers are not easy, but confronting these questions is a necessary step towards creating a more sustainable and compassionate future. The future of fashion, however, does not have to be written in scales and blood. A growing movement of designers, entrepreneurs, and consumers are championing a different path, one that values ethics and sustainability over fleeting trends and conspicuous consumption. Innovative materials, from plant-based leather alternatives to lab-grown skins, are emerging as viable and stylish replacements for exotic animal products. These alternatives offer hope that we can break free from the cycle of exploitation that has plagued the fashion industry for far too long. By choosing to support brands and designers who prioritize ethical sourcing and sustainable practices, we can use our purchasing power to drive positive change. We can demand transparency, traceability, and accountability from the companies we patronize, sending a clear message that cruelty and environmental degradation have no place in our wardrobes. Beyond our individual choices, we must also advocate for stronger regulations, stricter enforcement of existing laws, and increased funding for conservation efforts. We must support organizations working to protect endangered species, combat wildlife trafficking, and raise awareness about the true cost of our consumption habits. The journey towards a more sustainable and compassionate future will not be easy. It requires a collective effort, a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths, and a commitment to making choices that prioritize the well-being of our planet and all its inhabitants. The snakes of West Java and countless other creatures whose lives are intertwined with our own are depending on us to choose a different path, one that honors the interconnectedness of all living things and ensures that future generations can marvel at the beauty and diversity of the natural world.